It's Abby, and it is our favorite time of year. It is Lucky Bag Week, and we are here with our favorite Lucky Bag of the year, the Disney Store Lucky Bag. As always, I have a story to go with this, but to start off with, this is an unopened Lucky Bag. We hope and pray. But long story short, I missed the reservation date for the big Lucky Box that Disney Store does online, so I had to get a Lucky Bag this year. This is 3,500 yen. The Lucky Box we usually get is 10,000 yen. To be quite honest, last year's Lucky Box, there was a lot of stuff in there that I didn't really need or want, so maybe downsizing is the way to go. Let's open this up and see what we get. So obviously with the Disney Store Lucky Bag, you get this nice tote bag. I love it. It's been this size and design for a couple years. They changed the art on it, and it's really handy. Let me start my story as I start pulling things out. Our confirmed plushie. You know, I really like the Year of the Dragon plushie from last year. This year's Year of the Snake. And Mickey is wearing a little snake hood costume, little tail wrapping around. You know what? I think this is a really cool way to turn it into a costume and keep Mickey's form. Anyway, back to the story. I said I missed the pre-order date for the box, right? I looked on the website the end of December after Christmas. I was like, okay, well, the bag should be in stock in store soonish. So I think it was like the 28th or so. I went on their website. I was like, I should try to pick one up before New Year's. And I saw that they had come out on the 26th or 27th. I can't quite remember. Everything's a blur after Christmas, right? But anyway, I saw that they had come out. My nearest Disney store is about an hour away. So I hop in the car. I go down there. I don't see Lucky Bags. I'm like, oh no. So I asked a cast member. I said, hey, are your Lucky Bags all gone? She was super friendly, she was super nice, and she said, yeah, our allotment is gone, but we will get more in on the 1st. And she says, but we open early on the 1st for Lucky Bags. She says, you're going to want to line up before 9 outside that door. And remember, this is like a mall that's about an hour away. I was like, oh, I really don't want to come back down here again, pay for gas money, pay for tolls, line up like 2 hours before it opens to get this Disney Lucky Bag. So, you know, I was like, you know what? I don't like supporting resellers, but it's for YouTube, it's my livelihood. I'm gonna go on Mercari, I'm gonna buy one. So I found one that wasn't marked up too much. It was like 4,800 yen. I'm like, you know what? If I think about gas money and tolls, 1,200 yen markup isn't that bad. So I bought it, and then I realized that it was missing things. They had split up the bag, but they made it look like it was the whole bag. And I didn't want to buy their other listings to make it a complete bag, so I found another listing that had the unopened complete bag. So now I have 2 bags, the one's incomplete. So we're gonna open the first one and then we'll look at the second one. But moral of the story, guys, Lucky Bag season comes at you very fast and you need to be prepared. Okay, sorry, lots of talking. We have a Urupocha-chan, I think these are what they're called. It's the little rainy day one. I love these. I have a Stitch, I have a Bee Eeyore, I have a few of them, and they're like, you know, we had Tsum Tsums, and we had Ufufis, and then we had different ones, but like, Urupocha-chan is, I feel like, the one that's kind of sticking after that. But they are being put in Lucky Bags, so I don't know. Nothing has ever gotten as popular as Tsum Tsums, you know? And they're very expensive. This was 1,800 yen. But look how adorable Mickey is in his little poncho. Okay, I love that. Not a plushie person, but I love the little ones. Also, thank you for letting me ramble. I know I talk a lot. Okay, this does not have a price tag on it. Oh, no, it does. This is a 3,300 yen mug, and it says Lucifer. Wait, it's one of those glass double wall mugs. Stop, that's kind of cool. It's Lucifer. It's a double wall glass cup, and Lucifer is like a smoky gray. This is cool. Imagine putting coffee or milk in here. When I saw the price tag before we opened the box, I was like, wait, that's expensive, but that's cool. We're like 2 things in and I'm happy. Also, I love Lucifer. Blank box. This might be a confirmed item. I thought there was a set of bowls that came with this, but it could have just been in the picture as like a sample. Looks like it's a tumbler. Oh yeah, this is a confirmed one. So with the Disney Lucky Bags, you can either get Mickey or Minnie, and a lot of people buy a bunch to ensure that they get the pair. So I think well, they're probably just scalpers, to be honest, but I think that's why a lot of them do end up on Mercari, because people buy a bunch to try and get their pair. We have Mickey. This is a skinny one. It's nice to put like in your tote bag or purse, but it will hold a decent amount. It doesn't say how much, but let's open the top and take a look. Oh yeah, that's nice. You can put tea, water, coffee in there. I think it's a nice size. Good for carrying around. I guess this is the Lucifer bag. It's a urupocha, and this one's 1100 yen. I think this is the base price, the standard price for the non-costume ones. Honestly, love it. Sometimes I do think the 3,000 yen or 3,500 yen bag has better value than the 10,000 yen one. Here is a set of stickers. These are always so expensive. This is 660 yen. And I know die cut stickers aren't cheap. These are also hollow die cuts, so I get it, but it just feels so expensive when you're trying to buy them in the store. It's like, it's just 4 stickers. It's a Toy Story set. I like that. And then we have Energel. This is a brand that I don't really use, but it's a 0.5 millimeter ballpoint pen. They're all black ink, but you could get refills for this. They're Urupocha-chan designs. We have Donald, Daisy, Mickey, Minnie, and then Chip and Dale. That's cute. It's 950 yen for the 3 pens. Looks like they have a nice like rubber grip, so that's good for writing. It's a gel ink pen. I really like Jetstream and Sarasa, but Energel is a very popular and good brand. We have another pen. I don't know what brand this is. It looks pretty similar. It's Sleepy Stitch. Let me see if I can show you. I like that. It's also 0.5. I prefer 0.3, but I think it's a very nice pen. It's very cute. This was 350 yen. Not bad. Pretty standard for a character pen. I'm kind of loving how much stationery's in here. We have a Lady and the Tramp sticker sheet. So I hate this about Disney stickers, but they put their logo on every single sticker. Gotta make sure everyone knows it's Disney. This is also 350 yen, so same price as the pen. Again, pretty standard for a sticker sheet, I would say. And then there is one more item. I kind of see why it's in the lucky bag. Oh, it's because it's 900 yen, but it's a bottle opener for Boo's door from Monsters, Inc. I love that. That's like a fun souvenir. I don't have a bottle opener at the studio, so perfect. So 3,500 yen. We don't talk about how much I paid for it. For all of this, you know what? I'm kind of happy we didn't get any like plastic bowls or plates, like houseware that I personally wouldn't use. I absolutely love this glass. This is a winner for me this year. Like, this could have gone wrong, I feel like. A nice thermos, 2 cute urupochas, Zodiac Mickey to go with the lineup. To be fair, I think I still only have Dragon Mickey. I kind of tend not to keep the plushes, but maybe I will now because we're keeping the Kuromis. So this is a new start because we're at the studio now, right? Second New Year's here. Lots of stationery. I'm happy with that. And then the bottle opener. You know what? For 3,500 yen, I'm happy with this. And then we get the nice tote bag. I'll add it up. This is the total of everything that was inside this bag. And this is the complete bag. Nothing should be missing from here. We're going to trust the seller. So I'm going to put this away. I'm going to go grab the other box that arrived that is missing. From what I can tell, like 2 or 3 things. But we'll see what we got sent. I grabbed the other box that arrived. They kind of squished it all into a box so the bags folded up. But here you can see what it looks like. It's a very, very sturdy tote bag. I love these. Unfortunately, we didn't get lucky and we have 2 Mickeys. It would have been cool if we got the Mickey and Minnie. I didn't even think about that when I was panic ordering because I was like, we can't not have a Disney Store lucky bag for Lucky Bag Week. But, yep, 2 Mickeys. And then, okay, well, it does make me wonder if maybe multiple bags have been combined and broken up, split up. I'm not sure. This could just be a plush heavy one. There's a Pooh Bear. This is from, it's called Hocho Nuigurumi. Hocho. It's 2,600 yen. You know what? I remember when this line came out this year, there was a really cute Stitch and Donald. And there's beans in their feet. So it's, I don't know. It's cute, and it's like a little comfort plushie. Very, very soft pastel colors, but way overpriced for this size. Here is a Hocho Lotso. It's a little keychain size, and this one is 1,800 yen. Remember how much the Lucifer was? Wasn't it 1,100? Oh, Rafiki's $1,400. I don't know how they decide their prices. The plushes at the Disney store, I feel like they aren't always this expensive. I guess this is a plush heavy one. Maybe not as much stationery in here. I see another Urupocha-chan. We got lucky, guys. We got Minnie. So this is also, this one's 1,800 yen. The raincoat ones are expensive. I guess more fabric. She's wearing her little polka dot skirt underneath. And you can take her hood off and she has her bow. It's really cute. I'm glad we have Mickey and Minnie. I overpaid, but I guess kind of worth it. Was it? Or could I have just bought the Urupocha-chans? The listings that they separated, I think there was like a little pouch, and then there was something stitch. I forget what it was, but it was like 2 items that they made separate listings of. I feel like they opened it up and they were like, oh, I can sell these for more. I'm gonna assume the bottle's the same since we got Mickey. I don't know if they're 2 designs. I think there's a Mickey and Minnie. Yeah, it is also Mickey. So 2 of those. And we do get some stationery. We have these shaker stickers. These are fun, but I never know what to do with them. This is 700 yen for this sheet. Okay, that's a little crazy. I feel like a lot of stuff ends up in lucky bags, but not because it's a bad item, but because it's left over because it's not really a practical price, you know? Disney Store has a lot of good things, but they're just very expensive. We have 2 pens here, and it looks like this has been opened, so it makes me wonder if something's been removed. But they look like they're 2 Energel pens. There's a Chip and Dale one and a Minnie Mouse one. These are $3.50 each. Again, pretty standard. So, I don't know what was in the full bag, but the items I got, added up, cost this much. We don't know what this lucky bag went through, but I guess it's a sample of some other things that you could have gotten. Overall, I think the Disney Store lucky bags are fun. Sometimes we get weird figures or Bluetooth speakers that we don't really want or won't use. That's happened in past years. If you want to watch the older videos, please do. You can see all the things that they've included. But I don't know if it's because it's this year or if it's because it's the 3,000 yen bag. I don't hate this. Next year, maybe we'll have to do like a mix of both. We'll have to do the big box and see what we get, and then maybe a 3,000 yen bag and compare it. Let me know what you guys thought. I'm honestly so happy for my little Urupocha-chan pair. Let me know what your favorite item was from this lucky bag. Honestly, the Lucifer cup for me. This is so cool. And I wouldn't pay 3,300 yen for it for myself, so this is probably the only way I would have gotten it. So I'm very happy. Anyway, that brings us to the end of our Disney Store lucky bags. I will be back with more lucky bags. Please subscribe if you aren't already. Give this video a thumbs up. And please leave me a comment below and share it with everyone because it helps me make more videos. And I like making videos, and I hope you like watching my videos. And I'll see you all next time. Bye! Heyo, it's Abby, and I am here with this big box from the Pokemon Center. It is the Pika Pika box, the lucky box for 2025. And miraculously, this year I won the lottery. First year to ever win a Pokemon Center box. I am so excited. It was much bigger than expected. As you can see, it doesn't fit in my little setup here. This box is going to be kicking off Lucky Bag Week. I'm very excited. We're going to ring in the new year with lucky bags and lucky boxes. So, let's dive in. Alrighty gang, are we ready? I have the table under my table. I have the box under my table here. We're gonna pull things out one at a time. There's a piece of paper covering everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I knew that these were gonna be plush heavy. It is very plush heavy. First, 2. Oh, and there are a few confirmed things in here. I know this Pokemon. I got a SAR of it, or pulled one for a friend. I can't remember. Is there a name on here? Momoado. And oh my goodness, it's actually very soft. It's always fun to see if you get your money's worth from a lucky bag. This lucky bag or box was 5,000 yen. I think it was just under 5,000 yen, including shipping. I can't remember. Other than the confirmed items, they should all be things from the website or Pokemon Center. So, Momoado plush. Second plush. Well, we have a color palette going anyway. This is Mashimashira. Looks like a monkey Pokemon of some sort. Not familiar. Oh my goodness, guys, there are so many plushies in here. Oh, but there are like some household goods and stuff in here too. An acrylic panel. I was hoping we would get Iono because she's my favorite right now. But we got Sprigatito and is this just like main character? Oh, it's Haruto and Nyauha. My goodness, I wonder if I can find someone who got Iono and trade with them. We love a good acrylic stand. I was actually just looking at the Iono one on the website and it was like 1,200 yen, so maybe this is my chance to snag it for cheap on Mercari. You know what? We'll look through the plushes first. There are so many. Quaxley! My starter. I always choose the water Pokemon. Huekoko. Such a little cutie. I don't remember if the starters were confirmed or not. And we have Nyauha, or Sprigatito, who is very, very cute. All the starters from Scarlet and Violet are adorable. I feel like I'm a little more knowledgeable than usual when I do Pokemon videos because I'm actually playing through Violet right now, so they all seem familiar to me. Next plush is Sharitatsu, the little sushi Pokemon. I know there's a Sharitatsu card that's like really popular. And then, last plush that I can see, Bread Doggo! Hold on, we gotta make some room here. So many plushes. Fido, right? See? I'm playing the game, so I'm learning the names. It is Papimochi. Look at the little concerned face. So I'm trying to make a team of Pokemon with all my dogs, and there's a wolf Pokemon that I want for Sammy. And I want the legendary from Sword, as Lorien. But I think Fido could be L, right? I don't know. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions for my teams, let me know. So those are the plushes. I think 3 starters might be confirmed. Not a plush, but some straps. Bug Out. Gusokumusha. This is a pin? It is, yeah. It's a badge. I kind of see why it's in the lucky bag. So for those of you that are new to lucky bags, this is a very Japanese thing. It's basically our Black Friday, I feel like, where in the past it would just be a bag full of randomness, stuff they wanted to get rid of, stuff that's heavily discounted, and, you know, there'd be a few good things in there. It's still basically the same. There are some more, like, confirmed items in recent lucky bags, I feel like, but especially the Pokemon Center, I feel like they throw in a lot of random stuff. Actually, the Disney store, too. Anyway, moving on, we have a toothbrush set. This is the evolution of Fido, right? I always forget the names. I love this Pokemon though. Little travel toothbrush set. I would say size-wise, it's probably more for kitties, but I ain't gonna judge you. Head spa brush. Sorry, puppers, you gotta move. So the Pokemon Center does a lot of fun themed, like, household merch using the different Pokemon, and I love that. So here we have, I don't know, this looks like a ghost Pokemon of some sort. It is Head Spa Brush Moudoku Kiken Hidoide. English translation, please. But it's a little head spa brush. Very nice. I actually use one from Daiso, so I guess this is technically an upgrade, and it's also in Abby colors. Can't complain about that, right? Oh, this is interesting. We have a tumbler. I'm looking at the art. It's kind of like comic book style art. Kind of reminds me of like American comic books, like Marvel, Spider-Man. I guess Spider-Man's Marvel, I don't know. But that kind of style, more than like manga style, I guess, but interesting designs. You know what? Why don't we open this one up? Because this one's not obvious. Ooh, you know what? This is kind of cool. Here is the design. I actually like that. How many milliliters does this hold? It is 0.5 liters, so 500 milliliters. That's pretty good. That's a normal pet bottle. Small one, I guess. I actually think I might use this for my water intake. It's a good way to measure 500. I am more of a cutesy girly, but this is cool. I really like that. It's called Secret of Might. I hope we can find all the prices for these. Here's something that I saw in everyone's box. So I did a little peek on Twitter yesterday. Before my box arrived, I wanted to see what people were getting. And yes, it was very heavy on the plushes. Everyone got one of these, I feel like. And there was one item that some people were getting that I really, really wanted. It's not in my box, but from what I can see, I think I got something equally as good. But here we have a blind box. All the trainers from Sword and Shield, from Scarlet and Violet. And they're called miniature torsos. You guys know I collect the gachas of these, so I didn't know. Oh wait, no, it's from all the different games. We have Lily, we have Marnie, and then the uniforms. I'm not familiar with those. Guys, I'm kind of obsessed with Iono. I also heard some people calling her Iono, but I like calling her Iono. But I really like Grusha too. I haven't encountered Grusha in game yet, but since I've started collecting cards, I'm really into like the Grusha, Iono, and Miriam cards. They're so pretty. I love my girly pops. We'll open this at the end. I would be happy with Lily, Marnie. I love Morpeko. It would be so cool if we got Iono. I would be happy with Grusha too. Actually, I kind of want to collect these now. These are cool. So as I was saying, I think everyone got one of those. I feel like everyone got an acrylic of some sort. I'll show you the next confirmed item. Biggest thing in the box. And it's honestly very smart on their part. It's a massive pillow, and you know, it didn't cost them anything to make this. I think there were 2 designs. I wasn't sure if it was double-sided or if it was 2 designs, but it looks like we got Sleepy Pikachu, and I think the other one was Pommel. So I was hoping it was double-sided, but there is no design on the back, and it says Hatsuyume Makura, which is the first dream of the year pillow. So they're saying you can have your first dream of the year on your Pikachu pillow, which I think is really cute. You know what? I'm very happy we got Pikachu. It's vacuum sealed, but it seems like it's a very soft pillow. Oh, it's 43 centimeters by 62 centimeters, which is like hotel sized, I think. The pillow I use at home is this size, so hopefully this is a removable pillowcase. I would assume it is. But yeah, this is one of the confirmed items. The cover is 100% polyester, the pillow inside is 100% polyester, and the filling is 100% polyester. We love that. It'll be a good napping pillow. Anyway, here is the last item. It is from the series that the item I wanted is from, so I'm content. I'm okay with this. There was a set of little Quaxley figures. I think they're supposed to be like little bath rubber duckies, I think, or maybe just figures. I believe this is from, yeah, the same series where Quaxley has funny hairstyles. But this is just a little item tray. So I've never really collected Pokemon stuff, even though I think there are many cute Pokemon. My collection rule was kind of limited to Disney only, because there's so much stuff. But then I branched out to Sanrio, and now I have a bunch of like Pop Mart figures, and it's endless. But now that I've started collecting the Pokemon cards and playing the games, I feel like the collection might grow a little bit. I think I will take this out of the box and take a peek at it. That is why you guys are here after all. I cannot tell a lie, I probably will be rehoming the plushies, mainly because I am more into figures than plushies, because I have doggos that love to destroy plushies. And 2, I don't like dealing with the dust and potential dust mites that come with plushies and keeping them clean and dust free. So yes, I do have my favorite plushies that I sleep with and like my favorites, but for the most part I try not to accumulate too many plushies. So if you are a member, maybe keep your eyes open. Anyway, here is the figure tray. This I absolutely love. Plastic to me is easier to clean than fabric. Though if you keep up with the cleaning, it's probably not a problem at all. This is just a little base. It would be cool if there were like drawers in here. It's just a little item tray. But look at the little babies going into the mud. Look at the vase. I'm very happy with this. I'm curious to see the price on this one too. So this was definitely a big win for me. This was one of the highlights. I knew that there would be a lot of plushies, so I'm not surprised and I'm not disappointed. I would have felt extra lucky if this had been Iono. But Iono's probably popular, right? They probably didn't even include her. Not gonna lie, it feels like a pretty typical lucky bag from like, you know, the shops that we go to, Disney store, Sanrio store. A lot of different merch for 5,000 yen. I am very pleased. It feels like more value than the Sanrio one or even the Disney store one. Because I know they do try to throw in that one expensive item or like the small expensive items that no one buys. But I feel like if you had kids or were a plush collector for 5,000 yen, this is a really nice lucky box. Anyway, let's open this torso blind box up because I am curious. I'm curious about the quality. They're Pokemon Center exclusive. I used to get the Pokemon Center exclusive gachas and blind boxes a lot more, but I just haven't been into the city as much this year, so I'm glad we can check this out. Please be Iono, please be Iono, please be Iono. It's Grusha. You know what? I'll take it. I don't know much about Grusha yet, but I like her card. And I like her blue hair. The stand quality seems pretty similar to the gacha ones. The clothes actually seem to have a bit more detail almost. If you're a Pokemon fan, these are definitely collection worthy. I have some Disney ones. I have, what do I have? I have a few Cardcaptor Sakura ones. Do I have the Demon Slayer ones? I don't know. I've collected a bunch of these and I think it's so fun seeing your favorite characters. Here's a stand for it to go on. And then a little acrylic, which apparently there are major outbreaks happening in game because I keep seeing them. I actually really love that it comes with the acrylic. That's fun. Personally for me, the two stands, you know, the two plastic items and the bottle are probably the only keepers for me, but 5,000 yen for these three items, probably fair. Editing Abby will be the judge of that. Let me know what you thought. I'll throw the total up here. Here's what the lucky box cost. And here is what the estimate of the items that were non-confirmed items cost. Anyway, Lucky Bag Week will continue. We will see if we get our money's worth and see if there are any hit items in the bags and boxes that we open. But let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this box. Would you buy it for around 5,000 yen or not? The Pokemon Center Lucky Bags are very, very popular every year. I think I was super lucky to win the lottery to buy it this year, so I hope we have the same luck next year, and I hope this means good things for next year too. Please give this video a thumbs up, please share it with your friends, and leave a comment. It helps me so much, and it helps me continue making these Lucky Bag videos. If you're not subscribed already, please do. Can't wait to chat with you at premieres and live streams, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! Heyo, it's Abby, and today we're opening the Sanrio Lucky Bag. So, the details. This is a 4,990 yen Lucky Bag. I reserved it in December. There were other characters, Pochacco, Hello Kitty, My Melody, all the popular ones. I went with Kuromi again this year. I was tempted by Pochacco because the mint bag was really cute. There are a few confirmed items in here, but there should be other random items. And we'll see if this bag is worth 5,000 yen or not. Let's dive in. I already moved my camera so you get a close-up shot of the bag, but obviously this lucky bag comes with a tote bag that you can actually use. Kuromi is always in style. So last year we had a light purple bag, which I thought was super cute, very gram-worthy, but if we're being practical, I like this color much better for carrying around. I did use the purple one last year for an overnight, and it was a little bit too pastel for me, being a all navy or black wearing girly. So maybe not thumbnail worthy, but it is Abby worthy. Let's start with the confirmed items. Last year we also got a Daruma Kuromi, and this year is the year of the snakes, and I guess we're going with the darker theme this year. You know what? I like it. This is my second year getting a Sanrio Lucky Bag like this. I skipped a few years. We have gotten Sanrio Lucky Bags in the past, but I think it's pretty recent that they've started doing sets like this with confirmed stuff. I do really like that you can choose your favorite character. Maybe next year we can get a few characters. So this is just called a mascot holder. No price tag because it's a confirmed item. Little soft Daruma Kuromi. I have last year's on my shelf next to my computer. So like the Disney Store ones, you have to collect for 12 years to get the full set. Kind of crazy. Here is this year's plush Kuromi holding a little purple snake that says 2025. You know what? I am going to go grab last year's so we can compare them, see how different they are, if they actually are a set, you know? Ignoring the dust that has accumulated because she's been sitting on my computer shelf. She's not too bad, just a little dusty. It looks pretty similar. The fabric on her hood's different. The little buddy she's holding looks about the same. They are the same size. This Kuromi might be a little bit chunkier. The Darumas, this is this year's. This is last year's. The faces are a little different. This one doesn't really give snake vibes except for the character on the Daruma. This one's like an actual dragon. I mean, I have been seeing a lot of the Tatsudoshi, year of the snake costumes, like for Disney, for Snoopy, you know, all the places that do New Year's merch. And it's kind of hard to do. They usually just have like a hood on. So as far as the Daruma goes, last year's was kind of better. But I am loving the gray vibe. This plush does feel a little bit bigger. I'm gonna go ahead and take her out of the bag. Obviously, they're not gonna be exactly the same, but it does feel like it's not maybe quite a set. It's just, you know, from the same design. Next confirmed item, a bath towel. I think we get one of these every year. I think all the lucky bags get them, so it'll be all the characters. Looks like it's pastel. I see Kiki and Lala, Hello Kitty. Not gonna lie, I have long hair and I like thick hotel bath towels or Costco bath towels. or I guess here we call them American bath towels, or Western, I don't know. Anyway, thinner ones like these do tend to go to the pups for like napping, as like little blankets to cover their beds, or for bathing them, but you can never have too many. I don't think I can show you the full design. I'll try to find a picture online, but it looks like it's a little castle. Kuromi's on a merry-go-round, Hello Kitty's up in her tower. It does look like it's a very soft terry cloth, but also very, very thin. And we like thick towels. One more confirmed item. Last year we got a tissue box cover, which I still use. It's very cute. Not very practical, but it looks cute. This year we get, looks like a makeup pouch, kind of. Let's open it up. I guess this year's theme is gray and soft and fuzzy. We love that. So, okay, so it opens kind of like lunchbox style, I guess. Take the stuffing out. Yeah, you could use that as like a travel makeup pouch. I personally would hate to get this dirty, so I'll probably use it for like, I don't know. Probably not messy stuff like makeup for me. What could I put in here, guys? What would it be good to store? It's good for travel. If it's like a few nights, you could honestly use this to like store your underwear, your socks and stuff. It's a good size pouch and it has a nice handle. So we have to think practically a little bit when we're opening these lucky bags. None of these are items that I would go into the store and buy. You guys know me with plushes. I probably wouldn't buy a fuzzy pouch like this, but you know what? It is kind of fun to get stuff that you wouldn't normally buy. I do look forward to the Kuromi plushies because I'm kind of excited to have a set of the Darumas. Are we going to be here in 11 years? 10 years? Still doing this? I hope so. Oh wait, there are a lot of confirmed items in this year's bag. Room socks. Last year I actually bought a pack of Kuromi socks. They weren't mystery socks, but they were on sale for New Year's. So I got some Kuromi room socks and like 3 pairs of Kuromi socks. I absolutely love them. Leave me a comment below. Do you wear socks to sleep or nah? I can't. I start off with them on, but they're never on in the morning. This is the pack of randomness. You can kind of see what's in here already. Sanrio does good with their confirmed items, and I think that's where you get your money's worth because they're items that aren't available to buy, so you get exclusive items. And then the lucky bag part is kind of a bonus, I feel like, with this one. Not like the Poke Center one, where like everything is from the shop, you know? Disney Store too, to be honest. So, of course, we have Fishman, a little hair clip. It's actually a really nice hair clip. This is 500 yen plus tax. I feel like I say this every year, but I really wish they would put items in themed to your bag. Because this is all My Melody and My Sweet Piano, which I guess is in the Kuromi family. Ah yes, masks. We get these every year because everyone has an abundance of them. Anyway, this is 594 yen. That is with tax. I use this style mask, but I get them in black, so it's cute with My Melody on it. It would have been cuter with Kuromi in black or gray. So for 1,000 yen in value. Next, we have a My Sweet Piano ID photo holder. I guess I could put a photo of myself on here, but I think what most people do is put a photo of their Oshi in here. So I could put a photo of Donald Duck in here. That wouldn't clash at all. But it's a little magnetic cover. This also is 500 yen. We do tend to see a lot of kind of leftovery items in these lucky bags from Sanrio. I do love My Sweet Piano though. And then acrylics. These have been around for a long time. I always see them at the Sanrio outlet store when I go. I feel like they just can't get rid of these. This one's a little room, as you can see up here. We have a My Melody room. There's the back, there's a couch, and there she is with her presents. On the back, we have the sides, and then the stand. So, fun fact, sorry, I'm turning it sideways. I could slot in my acrylic. And this is actually a very cute display. You know what? I was kind of complaining that it was another acrylic, but this display is cool. This might be a fun place to store my acrylics with My Melody in the little backdrop. Again, wish it was Kuromi, but we do love My Melody too. This was, how much? 2,200 yen. So I guess added up the value of the extra items is about 3,700 yen-ish. Not quite 4,000 yen. And then plus the confirmed items. I don't need another tote bag, another overnight bag, but I like it. I will use it. These will be added to the collection the few plushes that I allow in my house. Room socks will get used. If I'm being completely honest, probably won't use this unless it's like for storage or something. Maybe I'll use it to organize like doll clothes or something, you know? So overall, all in all, the Sanrio Lucky Bags, you are paying for your plushies and the confirmed tote bag, which is very, very good quality. I will give it that. I would pay a good like 3,000 yen for a tote bag like this. And then with the Sanrio IP, I could see it being more expensive. So it's not like the Pokemon Lucky Box, but it's a fun one to get, I think. Let me know what you guys thought and what character you would get. I'll be back with more lucky bags and boxes, so please subscribe if you aren't already. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and leave me a comment down below. It really helps me and the channel out. I'll see you next time. Bye! Heyo, it's Abby, and I am here with our annual Village Vanguard Trash Lucky Bags. I got 3 this year. I was gonna do separate videos, but then I was like, you know what? We'll just do one big Village Vanguard video. So I hope you guys enjoy. I got the pink one, I got the yellow one, and I got a rainbow one. So we're gonna take a peek inside, and all the colors have different themes. One of these years, we're gonna buy the big 10,000 yen one. They had them in stock this year, and I was tempted, but when you know that it's trash inside, it's hard to purchase it. But I mean, I spent the same amount on 3 different ones anyway, so we'll see what's in here this year. For those of you that are new to my Lucky Bag videos and to Village Vanguard, it is a shop that sells literally everything. It's like Walmart, but condensed without the groceries. It's a go-to for snacks, beauty products, blind bags, gachas, books, toys, literally anything. And of course, since this is a lucky bag, we don't know what's in here, it's random stuff. Village Vanguard markets this as a trash lucky bag. So, I got the pink one, which is supposed to have cutesy stuff in it, but we'll be the judges of that. I open up the bag, and I'm going to take things from the top. First item, a flower-shaped container of Q-tips. Colorful Q-tips. And I'm never quite sure how these work. Rather than putting leftover stock into their lucky bags, I do feel like they have stuff specially made or like purchased to put in here. So it's kind of hard to calculate, but each lucky bag was 3,800 yen, something like that. We'll see if we feel like it was worth it or not. The second item is a body sponge. Said it's made out of polyester. Both products so far look like they could be purchased at Daiso, which is a 100 yen store. I did grab the one that I thought was more girly pop, so we'll see. So far it's kind of like beauty themed. Next we have a Moko Moko Moru DIY kit. It's a DIY kit for I think it's pipe cleaner, but it's like fuzzy, fluffy pipe cleaner. I have seen kits for these. I saw one that was literally pipe cleaner, and it was to make a schnauzer. They're pretty cool. Again, I feel like this is something that could be found at the dollar store. The art on the front looks cute though. I think it could be a fun kit. Next item is a USB kashitsuki, a humidifier. And I had one of these that you put on top of a pet bottle, and they're actually pretty handy. I like to use this when I travel because I find that hotel rooms are very dry and it is not great for sleeping. This is a good travel size. It works with USB. It takes 150 milliliters of water. Price wise, I don't remember how much the one I bought was, but it was just like a little lid with a straw that you put on a pet bottle of water. But this is something that's actually kind of useful in the winter months. I don't mind this. Interesting. This bag felt really full, but I think there's only 2 more things in here. 2 more big things. I was like, what is this? It's like a Mickey glove cushion. I think it goes with the other item that's in the box. It's a very soft cushion. Let me get the other thing out. Never mind, I think it's just a cushion. I thought it was to go on this, but this is a multi-body shaper. And it's good for your arms, your pecs, your back, any muscles apparently. And it comes in blue, purple, pink, and gray. We got the purple one at least, I guess. I have no clue how to use this. I've never seen this before. Here we go, pictures. Okay, so it's literally a little workout tool. I mean, I guess I can give it a go. For some reason, at first glance, I thought this was like a little chair or something and the cushion goes on it, but it's not. So let's open the cushion plush thingy and see what it is. Oh, it's an angel wing like pillow or cushion. Okay, so the stuffing inside is very like polyester lumpy filling, but the fabric on the front's actually quite soft. This would look cute on a bed, I guess, with like a little plushie to look like it has wings. Hold on, look what I have here. Look at it, isn't that cute? Kuromi can have wings. That's cute decor to put on your bed or your couch and like have with your plushies. I didn't expect that. That's cute. 3,800 yen for this? Definitely not worth it. Imagine making a living, making a profit as a company, selling bags full of items that you publicly declare are trash and people buy them willingly. Honestly, quite amazing. I say trash, but like, can always use a loofah. I thought this was pretty nice. The Q-tips are very like toxic colors, but maybe I can use them for crafting and not to clean out my ears, which you're not supposed to do with Q-tips, but we all do it, right? You know what? Overall, yeah, it is kind of trash, but it's not impractical. Is this one of the better bags we've gotten from Village Vanguard? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let's move on to the next one. Doesn't fit, that's fine, don't worry about it. This one was a food themed one. Now we don't really do food lucky bags because a lot of them are just like instant noodle, and some of them have good value. Like the coupons for Misto are good, Mosburger. Like a lot of the fast food and cafe ones are good value, but the snack ones, it's usually just, it feels like a bundle of snacks, you know? But this one's a complete mystery. Village Vanguard does sell food and snacks, so I'm wondering if we're gonna see some of that. There is something in here that feels like a plush, so I'm not sure if it just includes food or what. I guess it could be cooking related. Ah, interesting. This isn't what I expected. I was thinking it would be edible items. I don't know why I thought that. I think it's a ramen bowl. It's very heavy. It says ramen donburi on the side. It says butayaro kanshoku omedetou. It says you pig. It's not even just pig, it's like yaro, like, I don't know. It's not a compliment, but it says, congratulations on completing your meal. So I guess if you finish all the ramen, it's like basically calling you a pig for eating a lot. Not quite my type of humor, but I get it. It's funny. Haha. To be fair, I think Mr. Panda appreciates this kind of humor and will find this hilarious. I guess we have a ramen bowl at the studio now. We can make ramen! So, oh, on the outside here it says, Kono butai haro. Oh, it's chipped at the bottom. And then on the inside it says, Butai haro kanshoku omedetou. It's very, very heavy. It's a traditional ramen bowl. It's actually a nice size. Well, I guess I'll be eating my instant noodle out of this. An apron, but it's like napkin fabric. It's like a disposable apron. I thought it was a lucky bag of snacks. This one says seabura nondemasu. So on ramen you can put as a topping, like I think it's lard seabura, literally. And it says I drink lard, basically. Yes, we get it. The fat jokes are hilarious. Let's see what this one looks like. I guess it's a dishware set. Again, I think Mr. Panda will find this funny. Why are they so heavy though? It's a Japanese style teacup. It's actually a nice size. It's so heavy though, why? Do you think pottery's better quality if it's light or heavy? Does it depend what it is? That's 3 things. There's one more. Oh no, there's more in here. It's a bowl of jiroke ramen. And there's the lard and fatty bits on top. That's the seabura. Usually has a lot of, I think that's garlic. And then you have the fatty pork, the chashu, and it's a cushion. You know what? It's a horrible color, but again, it's funny. You know what? I kind of like this one better than the pink one. 2 more little things in here. Oh, it says a ramen timer with a magnet. What makes this a ramen timer? It says 麺の茹で時間によって提供が前後する場合があります. Based on the boiling time for your noodles, your order may come out of order. We may serve you out of order if you want your noodles like softer or harder, you know? Oh, which is something you see like in ramen shops, so that's fun. And it has a magnet so I can go on the fridge. I didn't have a kitchen timer over here, so I mean, Village Vanguard's kind of stocking up the studio. You know what? I like this too. It says miso ramen and the sold out button. So in Japan, when you order ramen, it's usually like a vending machine and you buy your ticket and then you hand it to, you know, the staff, and they'll seat you and then bring you a ramen. So this is like one of the buttons from a Kimbaiki ticket vending machine. That's what it looks like. Shokken key holder, food ticket key holder. I like that. Okay, completely the opposite of what I expected, kind of, but I don't hate it. Better than the beauty one. We have a cup, a bowl, a timer. We have a cushion too, and a keychain. Oh, and aprons. Oh, these are the aprons they give you at ramen shops so you don't get soup and stuff all over your top. The whole ramen set. You know what? Not worth 3,800 yen, but it's coherent, and I like that. We've never really had that before. It's just kind of been a mix of everything. We love a good theme. Last one. This is the rainbow one. And so at Village Vanguard, they usually put different labels and pop on them. Sometimes they'll give you a hint to what's inside. Sometimes it's just totally random. This one said Snoopy on it. And there was one that said JJK. And those were the only ones that were labeled with IP. The other ones were like, test your luck, or like, good things inside. Just random like that. But this one literally said Snoopy on it. I'm like, well, I gotta go for the IP, right? Oh, this is interesting. It is Snoopy. And look at this. This is something they actually sell. 3,520 yen. It's a Snoopy sweatshirt. F, which means free size, which is supposed to mean one size fits all, but we know how that goes. It's like a retro, like, we would call it like American vintage or American casual here. I think it's new. I think it's just made to look like it's from the 90s. Snoopy sweatshirt. Okay. And we have it in a deep forest green. This is also 3,520 yen, so you got your money's worth there. I like this one better. I think it's going to be the same size. And two more items. Okay, so there's not a lot in here, but you actually get your money's worth, maybe. It's a tote bag, and look, it's little Charlie Brown. It says, Living the History of Peanuts, and it's 2,750 yen. So, probably not the color I would have picked, this kind of coral pink. What color is this? I don't know. But it's a huge tote bag. I love this. This will actually be very good to take my packages to the post office. And it's just a little embroidery on the front, but that is a decently sized tote bag. A Snoopy humidifier. I have a Donald Duck one of these, and basically what it is it's a little dish and you pour water into it. No electricity or anything, but it's supposed to humidify as the water evaporates. It looks like it's been opened. It's just like one of those stones. It says pour 100 milliliters of water into his head. I'm not gonna lie, I've never used my Donald Duck one. Maybe this will be good for the winter months. We got some different stuff today. I don't think I regret any of them. They had other colors. They had like retro ones. I think that was a purple one. There was a blue one. There was a red one. I don't remember what all the themes were. But we got the girly beauty one, I guess. We got the food themed one, which was not what I expected, but I'm happy with. And our Snoopy one. I think I'd wear this one. That one's not my color, unfortunately, but they look comfy. As always with Village Vanguard lucky bags, and I already said this at the beginning, don't quite feel like I got my money's worth, but it was a fun opening and I enjoyed it. Let me know which bag you guys thought was the best and if I should go for the big one next year. If you all comment and tell me to get the 10,000 yen one next year, I'll consider it. I'll be back with more lucky bag videos. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you did, if you're not already, and give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot, and please share it with your friends, your family, your pets, your neighbors, your teachers, and your coworkers. And I'll see you all next time. Bye! Heyo, it's Abby, and today we are here with food lucky bags. This year I got really lucky. I won the Pokemon Center Lucky Box Lottery, and I also won the McDonald's Lucky Bag Lottery. So hopefully next year we can get the Mofusand one and the Starbucks one because they're pretty good. Anyway, this was 3,000 yen, and over the years the McDonald's Lucky Bags, I think, have gotten worse. They have been collabing with bigger brands like Beams. I think last year was Beams too. But it's not as much stuff, so that could go both ways, you know? It looks like this is all in one chunk here, so let me pull it out. Usually the perks of food lucky bags are the coupons that come with it, and you usually get a few goodies, and then you usually get food vouchers or coupons that are usually worth about what you paid for the lucky bag. So food lucky bags, while the gifts, prizes, may not be the best, you do kind of get your money's worth. It says there's coupons in here worth 3,610 yen. I can show you because the barcodes are on the back, but for Samurai Mak bacon lettuce burger. Sorry, I can't show you my codes. But there's like different burgers. Actually, a lot of burgers, some fries, apple pie, chicken nuggets. So they're not like, 500 yen coupon and stuff like that. There's specific items that you get. Pretty standard items. I usually don't get apple pie, but like burgers, sure. Nuggets, sure. And then we have, looks like 4 items in here. So we have Grimace, and were there different designs for these? So these are all the rage, have been around for forever, but it's a French fry tong. Disney has their Mickey hand popcorn tongs, and then you have the little chip tongs. I just use chopsticks, to be honest, when I don't want to get my hands dirty, but I should have gotten some fries for this video. Grimace French fry hands, designed by Beams. Is Beams a Japanese brand? It's a clothing brand. Here we have a pouch, McDonald's Beams design. We have a burger and French fries. Just a little pouch. This is actually really cute. I don't mind this. This will be nice to keep like extra pens in, or literally anything. Cables. Nice pouch, good size. Oh, there's something else in here. We have like glasses cleaner, screen cleaner. McDonald's Beams design, kind of whatever. It's the same burger and fries. What's this? Wait, is this in everyone's bag? It's a gold McDonald's gift card for 500 yen. Oh, it says congratulations on winning the McDonald's card. Is this like a lucky prize? I'll look at the website and see. Did we get a little extra, or did they just write it like that to make me feel special? And finally, apparently this was the highlight of this year's McDonald's Lucky Bag. I'm still salty I didn't get the Lucky Bag from the year where they included the French fry timer, where it makes the sound when the fries are ready. The da-da-da-da-da-da. Do you know what I mean? I'm also losing my voice, sorry. Filming videos every day and live streaming. Living the life, right? Here it is. So Beams, it's like a casual brand. It's not an outdoor brand, but it is more of the like naturey, outdoorsy brand types, I would say. Okay, this doesn't have batteries in it, but it's a little burger lantern. Isn't that cute? I feel like I had a flashlight like this when I was little. I had a Beauty and the Beast one that had a rose on the inside that lit up. That was my favorite. No batteries right now, but open it, lights up, close it, it's a burger. It's fun. Now, when will I use it? I don't know. Maybe I'll keep batteries in it for emergency use. Yeah, that is the McDonald's Lucky Bag. What do you guys think? If you go to McDonald's a lot, the coupons and vouchers make it worth it, and then you just get some extra goodies, so it's fun. I don't know if it's as nice as it used to be, personally, but I don't know. You'll have to check out my older McDonald's Lucky Bag videos and see what you think. Before we go to our main event, here is a big bag that I got at the supermarket because I was looking around for some fun food lucky bags, and a lot of them are by reservation and lottery now, so times are rough, guys. But I got this at the supermarket. It was 1,000 yen, and there's snacks inside. And I thought, you know what? It's a fun chance to show you guys Japanese snacks, and we can see if these kinds of lucky bags are worth buying. There's actually a lot in here. These are so good. They are Lotte Choco Pie, and it has a cream filling and then 2, I guess, cakes and then chocolate coating. I like the Morinaga Angel Pie because they put marshmallow filling. This is more of a cream, but these are really good too. They're actually really good frozen. Next, we have rice crackers, sesame soy sauce flavor. These are really good. Bakaoke. I love those. Standard nori shio seaweed salt potato chips, koikea, very popular. Baby Star ramen. These are good. They're crunchy little ramen bits. Apparently you can win Baby Star AirPods. This is the basic chicken flavor. That's probably like 100 yen. I'm gonna say it's probably like 200 some yen. This is like 150 50, 60, 30? I don't know. I've never had these. They're by Tohato. They make the caramel corn snacks. This is amijaga. They're potato. They're like waffle fries, but they're chips or crisps, depending on where you're from. Ooh, okay. I really like this pack. These are all snacks that I like. Rice crackers. These are just like simple fried rice crackers. These are yummy. Oh my goodness. Asparagus biscuit. I think they call them asparagus biscuits because they look like asparagus stalks. They're just little crackers. They call them biscuits, but like pretzels-ish. It's a small bag, but it's one of my favorites. This is Happy Tang. These are rice crackers with magical powder on them. It's MSG basically, but it's so good. It has so much flavor. And then it looks like we have some chocolate items. We have pukka. These are really good. The shell on the outside is quite, I don't know, it's more pretzel-y, I guess, than biscuity, I would say. Those are really good. We have arufoto. These are the best. It's basically like a digestive biscuit on one side and then chocolate on the other side. Very, very good. And then we have Look chocolate. We did a tasting video on these a long, long time ago. The OGs will remember. These are fruit-flavored chocolates. These are pretty good. These are like cheap, I don't know, not kombini chocolates, but they're not that expensive, but you can see they have fruit fillings. They're really good. And last item is Dars, which are also little pieces of chocolate. And this is a coffee tiramisu. This looks really good. I'm excited to try these. So for 1,000 yen, okay, the sample picture didn't show all of this. Because when I saw it at the store, I was like, I guess that's worth 1,000 yen. But even if each item was 100 yen, it's still 12 items. And I know that some of these things are closer to 200 yen now with inflation. Yeah, and there's some editing snacks for me that'll last like a month. Okay, for the grand finale, our annual Misto Pokemon Lucky Box. And guys, I got the Pika box this year, so I didn't have to call this the Pokemon box to try and get people to watch it. So Abby Lore, I get this box every year because one of my friends that passed used to buy this for me every year. And so I'm continuing on the tradition. I am mad at Misto though because this was the 5,000 yen box and we used to get 50 donuts. Now we only get 30 donuts? Maybe it was 35. They raised the price and the contents this year I'm not as excited about. They're about the same as every year. If you've seen my past videos, you will know. It usually comes with like a calendar, a little planner, a towel, what else? Something like that. And they do cute collab designs. This year the design's more simple. Oh, everything's in here. All in one bag. And the box just isn't as nice as it used to be. I'm sorry, I'm turning into one of those people that's like, back in my day. Anyway, paid 5,000 yen for the box. 5,000 yen? 6,000 yen? Oh my goodness, I can't remember numbers. But basically, you get like half the amount of donuts you used to get. Which I think is a little sad. And funny story, I saw someone on Twitter posting a picture of a Mr. Donut selling them 2 for 1 because I don't think people were buying them. Anyway, let's take a look at the planner. It's always a very, very nice planner. And, you know, this year I don't have a journal purchased. I am thinking I want to go back to my loose leaf style. But this could be good for planning videos and stuff. See, isn't it cute? Oh, there's Lechonk. Oh, I like the colors. You know what? I said it was a little more muted and boring this year, but the planner's chill. The planner's chill. Who am I? And then, oh, an eco bag. We like that. It's a big tote. I guess you could use it for like groceries and stuff. But you see what I mean? It's more like brown and neutral and beige, but it's still cute. Let's go ahead and fix that. I noticed some of you commenting that like one of the figures had fallen over or something. Moving a lot of stuff around. Okay. And then we have some clear folders, clear files, whatever you want to call them. Looks like there's 2 in here. I love clear files. They always come out with the cutest designs. I have a bunch of Disney ones and random cute character ones, but I never use them. And when I do use them to like take paperwork somewhere, I use my boring clear ones. So yeah. And then, is this a towel or blanket? Looks like it's a towel. All of the Lucky Bag places have been doing towels, it feels like. This is, okay, I'm sorry. I'm complaining so much, but this is such a thin towel. Like, it'd be good for like a beach towel, you know, to lay on. But this will probably become a pupper's towel in my household. The print's really cute. Little donuts. And the Pokemon's inside. I love Lechonk. I don't know, I think this year's print or design just wasn't my favorite. I like, you know, the pastels and the cutesies and stuff. Yeah, with the price going up, I was tempted to buy the little one, but the little one basically pretty much only just came with donuts, so interesting to see what'll happen to fast food type lucky bags in the future if they're all gonna start downsizing like this. Cause like McDonald's, like lantern, that's about it. You get the little pouch and stuff, but nothing really to get excited over, you know? We appreciate the quote-unquote discounted food that we get with the food lucky bags. But yeah, those were the 3 food lucky bags that I got this year. I missed out on a few that I was trying to get. It happens, we'll try again next year. And we're still not done with all the lucky bags. So if you're not subscribed already, please do give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below and let me know what your favorite kind of donut is. Mine's the ponde ring, the little mochi donut. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye! Heyo, it's Abby. And today I have a big bag full of remints. Now this is not a lucky bag that I purchased. It is a lucky bag that was made for me by Momager Sliv and budget manager PMT, or Alex. They were here in November and wanted to help me out, and so they put together a lucky bag for me because I was stressing about finding enough lucky bags for this week. I don't know what's inside here. I haven't looked, so we're gonna take a look together. I'm pretty sure I gave them a budget to split and then they purchased from there. First one is Antique Diorama Collection. Wait, I've never seen this before. It's a Snoopy one. We love that. Miffy Little Cafe. Oh my goodness, this is one I thought about getting the full set. It's so cute. We get to check it out today. Sumikko Gurashi. Oh, these are the gingerbread houses or like candy houses. Oh, I've seen this before. I saw these at the Sumikko Gurashi shop in Tokyo Station. 2 of those. I wonder if they both picked out one. They both know I like miniature sweets. We have Sweets Recipe, little baking supplies it looks like. We have another one. I'm gonna have to ask them who got what so we can compare. Another fruit themed one. Wait, this one's cute. Another one that I haven't really seen before. I haven't been keeping up with remints, guys. I have a bunch of sets that I need to open, so maybe 2025 is the year I finally get my miniatures and remints sorted out, right? I kind of wonder if it was PMT, because PMT loves fancy fruit. Ooh, today's breakfast. These are like the petite, or they call them light sets. They're just little meals, and these are all breakfast meals. Breakfast meals? Another puchi, light. Ooh, evening drink. It's like konbini stuff. Oh, this is cool. I didn't even know this was a set. I'm learning something new. Another puchi. It is the hidamarite. Oh, it's the bento one. Wait, these are so much fun. Okay, so we have 3 of the lights. We have a little Sumikko Gurashi Randoseru, the backpacks that elementary students wear to school. And finally, we have a matcha one. This is all desserts, all different desserts made from green tea. That's fun. Okay. Well, we have quite the assortment here. Let's start opening. Let's start with the Sumikko Gurashi Candy House, Okashi no Ie. Never opened this set before. My favorites are Tonkatsu, and I really like Tokage. Tokage's cute as a character. I like Shirokuma, Polar Bear too. Yeah, I think on this set too, those 3 are my favorite. So, let's dive in. First one. Here we go. It's Tokage! Okay, these are darling. So like I said, I've seen this set on display before and it is beautiful. Since moving into the studio, I have been able to set up a toy shelf, display shelf for all my figures and stuff, but I haven't really done anything yet with my miniatures, so that is something that I would like to do this year. There's little Tokage, there's little snail friend go up top here, seems right. And then little Dino Buddy. Does Dino Buddy just chill? I think Dino Buddy goes here, actually. Look at that cuteness. So it's a house made out of like vanilla wafers. There's some gumdrops, marshmallows. I don't know what that is on top. Soft candy. It's very pastel, bright, colorful. It says Sumikko Gurashi on an iced cookie. I love this one. It's even textured on the bottom there. Look at that. This was a fantastic choice. Now we'll open the other one and make sure we don't have doubles. Second one. Now if this is Tokage, that means my 2025 luck is good. Da 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 da. Jang. Oh, it's chocolate. Oh, I said tokage. I meant tonkatsu. Did I say tonkatsu? It's tonkatsu! My two favorites. See, last year we tried to stop putting negative thoughts out there, and instead of saying, I don't want this, we focused on what we do want. Please join my blind box cult. Everyone is welcome. It is so cute. Look at that. Tonkatsu, little ebi fry on a donut. Looks like there's some like nuts on the frosting. Little chocolate house with whipped cream. It's very, very textured. You can see the chocolate bars on the roof. They have little faces and stars. I love it. Little pieces of caramel here. Honestly, this whole set is darling. When you think of Rima, you may think of like the little tiny sets like this, you know, with all the little parts, but they do a lot of fun kind of diorama style figures. They do for the Pokemon series, and Sumiko Gurashi has some. And then I think we have another one today too, the Snoopy one. So Rima does a really good job at what they do. I am so happy with these. We're gonna have them sit in the back. Why? Ooh, avalanche. Why don't we just open the other diorama while we're at it? This is Snoopy's Antique Diorama Collection. It's an old radio. And then a trunk. What does that say? TV. And coffee mill. Teapot alarm clock. I really like the coffee mill. Teapot's cute. Yeah, I think trunk, TV, or coffee mill. Let's see what we get. The box is jam-packed full. I saw a spoiler. It's the coffee mill! Best one. Alrighty, let's put this together. There's a little window in here. Is this the top? Okay. Here's the drawer. The base. How does this work? Here's the base. This goes on the base. Snoopy perches. Oh, Snoopy, you're a cutie. Okay, let me figure this out. There is a little hole for Snoopy. Look at Snoopy standing on his tippy toes. And then I assume the coffee pot or kettle goes here. Probably like this, right? And then this goes over it. Okay, that all fits in. That's kind of nice. That snaps in, and then we have the mill part. The lid goes on, and you can turn the mill, though I wouldn't really suggest it. It's cool that it does turn, though. Little Snoopy coffee mill. I love that Snoopy's standing on his tippy toes, but also the fact that we can't even see it, but that detail is there. The Snoopy dioramas are so good. I think we got a ketchup bottle one last year. Very, very nice. There's some other Snoopy ones that I've been tempted by. Maybe this is the year I start collecting Snoopy merch. I did get the Snoopy Lucky Bag after all. Since we're on the topic of new characters, let's open Miffy. Miffy has been popular in Japan since I was little. I think I had some storybooks with Miffy. And there was a cartoon too, I believe. I can't remember. Does Miffy talk? I'm unsure. Actually, wait, before we open it, we gotta look at the lineup. Burger, omurice, hamburger plate, then sign with drinks and stuff. French toast. Oh, I love French toast. Napolitan, pasta, sweets plate, and then omiyage, souvenirs. I want the burger with the melon soda. Omurice is good too. Any of the main dishes or the French toast would be fantastic. Let's see. Have any of you opened lucky bags, boxes, or blind boxes or bags this year yet? What was or is your first one gonna be? Obviously these lucky bags were my first, but I got 2 Skull Panda blind boxes. I can't wait to open those. Ta-da! We have the Napolitan. It's a main dish. We got a little chair with it too. How do you guys store your little miniatures? I have little containers from the dollar store I use, but all my sets are kind of jumbled up, so it would be nice to take a look at them, sort them out. There's the pasta, the Napolitan, which I'm sorry, I know it's blasphemy. It's ketchup pasta and it's delicious. Here we have some soup. Looks like a cream soup or stew. Oh, I think it's a pot pie. There it is. There's some veggies on it, maybe broccoli, carrots. And then the little pie goes on top. It's a little Miffy. That's cute. And then a little egg to go on the napolitans, flower shaped. And a teeny tiny fork. Wait, what is this straw for? There's no drink. Is there? Did I miss something? Oh, it's a flag because it's a kid's meal. So it goes in here somewhere. And that's another thing I really like about LORIEN'S is that they come with these little paper crafts. But it's also a reason that I keep putting off unboxing all of mine because there are paper crafts. 'Tis a blessing and a curse. Here's the little chair. Adorable. I'm going to put this all on the chair so we can keep it together and not lose it. Especially that little stick for the straw. This one here. I know it's messy, but I don't want to lose any parts. Next, let's open the matcha set. This one's called Kyoto Ujicha Ito Kyuemon. Is this like an actual place? Or is it just a theme? I do kind of have a love-hate relationship with matcha. Sometimes it tastes really refreshing and nice, and sometimes it's just too grassy for me, so... Oh, I don't need to cut it. It just kind of depends on the mood I'm in and the quality of the matcha. Not to be a snob, but some matcha just does not taste good. Ta-da! Oh, we have a parfait, and is that just green tea? Looks like a good one. That's cute. I like that. There's tiny, tiny bowls. Let's set it up. I'm going to have to find a container for this right after I finish filming. I'm going to enhance because I can't hold this up. Here's the little tray. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the tray. Put that here. And then the parfait cup. And then the parfait. It's ice cream, probably like warabi mochi, azuki. Who knows what else. And then the toppings. Looks like that just rests on top. There's a matcha wafer of some sort. A teacup. Tea. Oh, it's just matcha, I think. A long spoon that they use with parfaits. I think this is just like green tea. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Dessert. So we have our meal, we have our dessert. Actually, we have a lot of dessert. We have the Petite Fruits Parlor. Looks like there's more parfaits, fruit sandwiches, which, I don't know, I've said this before, but it's why would I have a fruit sandwich when I could have cake? No? I guess if you didn't want it as sweet. There's peach, there's takeout, fruit sandwich, today's cakes, fruit parfait, fruit tart, seasonal parfait, and a chair. They like including chairs. And waffles. Any of these would be fantastic, actually. They all look really cute. Bag's peeking out. Whoever taped that did an interesting job. Oh no, the paper's bent. I feel like this was stuffed in here. Oh, it's the takeout, I think? There's a little paper craft. Little box. Ooh, a lot of paper crafts. Looks like we have a box for the fancy fruits. Oh no, the fruit jellies. And then there's a cake. And then there's a cake box. Not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna put the boxes together, but I'll show you the contents. Let's dump out the contents. While we figure this out, let me ask you guys how you have been enjoying Lucky Bag Week. I think we got a good assortment this year. I'm quite happy with what we got, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is the last day. If you haven't seen the other Lucky Bags I've opened, please do check them out. And we'll be uploading lots of fun videos this year and opening lots of blind boxes, blind bags, and getting more gachas. I think this is the year of the gacha, you know? So I hope you guys will look forward to that, and we're gonna have lots of fun this year. And there will be lots of shenanigans, so if you're not a member, please consider becoming one. It supports me, but there are also lots of perks for you guys. We also have a Discord server that you guys can join, where we hang out, we play games, we do fun things, we talk about toys and crafts, and just our daily life. But yeah, I know there are some new viewers here for the Lucky Bags. I hope you'll stay. We do have a lot of fun. I live stream, we hang out at premieres, and yeah, I think we're a pretty fun crew. Anyway, here are the fruit jellies. These are so fancy. They usually use like the real fruit for the outside, but I've only seen it for like citrus fruits, so these might just be like plastic containers. I don't know. Is this like silica gel? Oh, it's an ice pack to keep the cake cool. So here's the chocolate cake. That looks delicious. And we'll go ahead and push these aside. Another fun set. I'm loving all the sweets I'm accumulating. Let's take a break from the tinies and open a little. This is a Sumikko Gurashi Landoseru, a little backpack. And these are actually perfect for a lot of miniature figures. So if you're looking for some fun accessories, check out Remint. Not sponsored, but I would love to be. Ooh, it's a translucent one. Back in my day, Landoseru used to only be black and red, but now it comes in so many colors. The design's usually about the same. It looks like this. It's a backpack that opens up and then you slot your textbooks and your homework and your pen case in here. But I don't think I've seen a real life translucent one yet, but this is cool. I feel like a PJD could totally wear this. It's a sleepy Sumikko Gurashi. It's the tapioca pearls. They're in a little sleeping bag. Wait, I really love this. I didn't know there was a translucent one. Fun fact, these are super duper expensive, but you're expected to use them for 6 years while you're in elementary school. And they're pretty sturdy. I believe they're usually made out of leather. I'm sure they use other materials now too, but fun little Japanese trivia. Oh, and it comes with a ball chain in case you want to use it as a keychain. But you guys know me. I like my props and miniatures. We got this one. There were a lot of cute ones. I like that minty one. There was a purple one with penguin question mark. I think we got the best one though, honestly. Translucent is cool. Back to the tinies. This is the sweets recipe, and I've opened some of these before. I think we got the kanure. No, we got the chocolate fondant. These are all baking related, so I think anyone would be nice. Ta-da! Oh, it's the jelly one. Let's take a peek. So there is a sticker. Oh, it goes on the can. Then here's the tin for the jello or jelly. Looks like there's some pineapple, cherries, maybe some canned peaches in there. And oh, here's the gelatin that you pour in. It's in action. Look at that. That's cool. So you can either have the jelly on the plate or you can have it in the tin hardening. That's cool. I love all the cooking related remints. I'm not gonna do stickers right now. Sorry. I know. I promise I'll make it up to you by posting actual full set remint videos this year. And we'll do all the paper crafts. Anyway, you saw the lineup. Let's open the second one. And pray it is not a double. Zoop! Oh, it is not. Cookies? Kind of looks like it, huh? We have a cutting board. It's textured. Look at that. It looks like real wood. You can see the grain. Then we have some cookie dough that we're rolling out with the rolling pin. I think there's a little groove for it to sit on right here. And then we have a jar of, I think, almonds. And then these are the cookies where the bears look like they're holding something. Aren't those cute? So they're the baked cookies. Here is the cookie dough, little bear shape. And then the teeny tiny cookie cutter. I love it. And then some butter, because who doesn't love butter? I would say that's a pretty complete set. And then the sticker, yeah, it just says almond. It's a little label. That's cool. I love this one. Okay, between this one and the jelly one, I do kind of love the cookies a little more, because look at the little cookie cutter and the little cookie and the baked cookies. They're little bears holding something, almonds and cherries. So tiny. If you guys like remints, you've probably seen the videos where they set up the tiny kitchens. Those kitchens are expensive. I looked into getting one because they look so good, but they're like at least $300. It's insane. That is definitely one of my holy grail miniatures. I do have a few remint kitchen parts. I have a fridge, I got a kitchen cabinet the other day on sale, and I forget if I have the actual kitchen unit. It's nothing as fancy as the one I found on AliExpress. It's something I definitely want to save up for. But I feel like that can only come after I organize my miniatures. Anyway, we have 3 more left. We have the bento, we have alcohol, or, well, konbini, evening drink, and then breakfast. So let's start with breakfast, lunch, and then we can have our evening drink. Look at that. All 3 meals. 今日の朝ごはん. Today's breakfast. We have salmon, we have tamago kake gohan, TKG. Do any of you remember that video? Where we pour raw egg over rice. It's so good. In Japan, you can eat raw eggs. I know some countries you can't, but Japan, you can. You can eat it very safely. And then there's spam onigiri, or spam musubi, I guess. Just toast. What do you guys usually have for breakfast? I usually have leftovers or, yeah, usually just leftovers or like a really late breakfast, so it's more like brunch, but it's lunch food. Okay, we have rolls, bacon and eggs. Oh, granola. We've gotten granola from some kind of set before. It might have been a supermarket set. And then low-fat breakfast for the people on diets, I guess. So the protein. Let's see what we get. I love these petite sets. Oh, we got the granola. I feel like I summoned that one. Here is the granola bag. We'll put the sticker on that later. A banana. The banana peel with someone's hair stuck in the paint. A very realistic banana peel. That's kind of cool. Ah. I dropped the drink. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Actually, I dropped the cup. Was there something in the cup? I think I did. Oh, it's oatmeal, not granola. Oh, I like the sticker. It goes on front and back and doesn't wrap around, so that's going to be easier to apply. I think I did lose the drink. I believe it's supposed to be aojiru, which is like a smoothie, but even more disgusting. It's just grass and greens. It must have fallen on the floor. I'll look for it after the video. But that's what we're having for breakfast. A banana and oatmeal. Yay! Not my go-to breakfast. It is lunchtime. We're gonna have a bento. What kind of bento are we gonna have? We could have a nori bento with fried fish. We can have a omurice bento. We can have a katsu bento. Oh, katsu curry, yum. And we can have a tofu hamburger. Those are actually pretty good. Or we can have a udon bento, bibimbadon, onigiri, and then like a karage bento, fried chicken, Japanese fried chicken. Let's see what we're having. Oh, I think that's, oh no, it's tendon. Oh, it's tendon, not udon. Oh no, it does say udon. It says I want to eat udon and rice. So we get some tendon, and I think there's like a little cup udon in here. Tiny parts. Let's make sure they don't roll off the table again. It looks like someone made a mess out of their food. We have a bag for takeout for the bento. Here is the dish. Rice with tendon sauce. I love tendon. I'm not a big shrimp eater, but as long as it doesn't have the head on it, I'm okay. I'm a weird visual eater like that. Like, I can eat some fish. I don't especially enjoy raw fish, but as long as it's not like the whole fish where you can see the face. And here is our little cup udon. You can see the noodles in the soup there. Just plop that in. Oh, that's interesting. It kind of rests on the top there. And then we have some green onions and some kamaboko and tiny, tiny chopsticks, which I don't think I could pick anything up. And then a lid for each because they are bentos and we're going to take them back to the office with us. They all have labels to stick on them too. It's cool. I like this one, and secret, don't tell the managers, but I actually have a full set of either the breakfast one or the bento one. I can't remember which. Yeah, you'll be seeing that sometime this year. Last one, we're going to have our evening drink. From the konbini, we're going to get a strong zero can, or maybe we'll get a soju, or maybe a shochu, or maybe just some water. You know what? Maybe we'll be healthy. There's beer, there's highballs, more sake. What is the drinking age in your country? In Japan, it is 20. Whoa, explosion. Okay, that was just part of the box. We have oden. I like konbini oden. It's so good. And then we have a cup of sake. You can literally buy just one single cup of sake. I think I told you guys before, but I am intolerant to alcohol, like in a I will die if I drink it kind of way. And so, like, when my friends go drinking and stuff, and either I'm designated driver or I go just to be there, you know? You don't have to drink to have fun. I end up eating so much food because when you drink, it suppresses your appetite a little bit. And so we order all this food, but they're all focused on their drinks. So I get to eat all the yummy foods. I think it's honestly kind of a win-win situation. So here's the oden. These mochi bags are delicious, by the way. It's fried tofu skins and there's mochi inside. Then look at the chopsticks in the little packaging, just like you get from the konbini. And then the cup sake. I'm sure the label is a sticker. Yep, found it. And then a little pack of karashi mustard. You know what, I'm gonna put that in with the oden, except I can't get the lid off now. There we are. Chaos. Wait, that soup actually looks really, really good. The perfect evening meal to bring back home, relax, watch your favorite show, play some video games, however you like to spend your evening. Alrighty gang, what did we think of today's remints? I think we got some really good ones. All the miniatures are fun too, even the banana and oatmeal. I think this was a fun way to jumpstart all the remint unboxings that will be happening this year. And yes, they will be happening, I promise. And it also was a very fun way to end off Lucky Bag Week. If you haven't seen my other Lucky Bag videos from this week, please check them out. And let me know which one was your favorite, what types of videos you'd like to see this year, and any other requests you have, and I'll see what I can do. I'm really looking forward to 2025. I think we're going to do a lot of fun things, open a lot of fun things, and I can't wait to hang out with you guys more. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up, and leave me a comment down below. It really helps me, and you guys have been so amazing this Lucky Bag Week. You have been at the premieres, you have commented, you've shared my videos, and it's boosting it, guys. I literally get a message on YouTube that says your video's doing better because your regular viewers are watching it, and that it boosts it in the algorithm. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it so much. I promise I will keep working hard and try to make the best videos that I can. So thank you for sticking with me, and I will see you next time. Bye! Heyo, it's Abby, and today we have a lucky box, and this is from Kika Goods. This is a lucky box that they put together for me. I believe it is in their shop, so if you guys want the same thing, different contents, you can order it as well. I'll leave the link down below. You can use my code for 10% off. I haven't looked in here yet, so we're going to take a peek together. It's an assortment. I'm really excited. It looks like we have some beans. We love beans. We have some M-kun, little poos. We have, ooh, Square Cat by Choco Teddy. We love Choco Teddy beans. These are cute. Sounds like they're shakers of some sort. I like that. And then it looks like an assortment of boxes. We have a milk carton shaped Rainbow Town. Oh, it's 5-2 toys. That's nice. Here we have an M-kun toilet phone stand. There's an Abby colored poo on here. I need that one. And, ooh, we have a Ami. We'll have to open and check and see if it's a secret, because I do have this set, but the secrets from this set are adorable, so maybe we'll get lucky. I see a Nancy. Ooh, I don't have this set. This is the newest one. It's Nancy Poetic Beauty. How exciting! I need the purple one. She is darling. Okay, I'm excited. We have a Nancy. We have, oh, I love these. These are Momoji. They're bigger than beans, I would say, but they're these tiny little figures. They're all in flower pots. We got one a while back, and they are so cute. There's actually a lot in here. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't know if there'd be this much in here. We have a Emma from the poetry set. We've opened some of these before, but definitely don't have a full set. I think I have that one. There's some stunning ones in here. I love Emma. Would you guys be interested in seeing collection videos of like the IPs that I've opened? I have destashed and downsized over the years, but like my main collections, would you guys care to see them? We have an Azuki-san in here, and it looks like it's a blister. This is special. It's an Azuki-san made. Wait, I kind of love this. We'll take a closer look at that in a second. There's one more thing in here. We have a little hammy blind box. The different blind boxes form the little treehouse. Okay, this is a really fun selection. I am excited. Let's start opening. Alrighty, let's start with the beans. Let's open Square Cat. I believe this is a different series than what we've opened before, but it could be the same. I know there's a few different ones. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beans in here. And since this is a lucky bag, I will look on the website and find the value of this blind box, if it's still in stock, and we'll list it here, and I'll find the lucky bag that we got too. We shall see if this is good value or not. Ooh, iridescent. Here we have our first kitty. They have a tail and balls. Yes, these are all boy cats. Little beans. Oh my goodness, I love that iridescent coat. That's very fancy. Next one. Little cube cat. Oh, this one's sitting. You know what? Maybe it was from this series because I remember this pose. We have a kind of a, not quite orange, but like a salmon to pink gradient. It's very neon pink too. They all have little pearls in them. Next one. You guys know I'm currently obsessed with beans. Little green cat. This one has angry eyes. You can see all the different poses. Sitting, also sitting, and then standing. Look at the little toe beans. These are so good. I want to do a little pouch of cube cats. Fourth one. I know how to count. Ooh, looks like it's minty green. Ooh, this one's a translucent to opaque gradient. Look at those toe beans. Then tail on the back. I like this one. The shaker sounds really satisfying too. It's not too loud, you know? It's the perfect amount and size of beans. Last one. Oh, a double? No. Oh, no, it's this cat, but not iridescent. Otherwise, it looks the same. The iridescent ones are so cool. Continuing on, let's open M-Kun. Look! It's by Choco Teddy and M-Kun. It's a collab. And it said there's 4 in here. It says no eating. Don't eat them, guys. Oh, these are the ones with the interchangeable accessories. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, on the floor. First one. It's like a little medicine packet. Oh, kind of googly eye poo with wings. I love that. It's a kind of cream, yellow to blue gradient. These are really light. And they have the holes, so I think it'll go on the phone stand one. Abby colors. Well, it's a little more pink than purple, but a teal to pink. Strawberry glasses. I don't think the last one had wings, or did they? Can't remember. Oh, star glasses. And then wings. Yellow poo. Wait, I love these. I need a jar of these. I have quite a few already, I think. We should do a taking inventory with Abby video. Oh my goodness, angry eyes. And cute little wings. So there's the 4. Let me give you a close-up. They're adorable. Look at the little strawberry glasses. And then the star glasses. I love this one. They're so light. I love them. Let's start with this one. This is the hamster house. We opened one of these before. Didn't we get the table and chairs? That one seems the most familiar. Let's look and see. I think there's also a cat version of this. Oh, I see the hammy. This one even has a window. That's cool. Look at that. You can get some fresh air. There's the little tree house. There's a little carpet, rug, whatever you want to call it. A ladder that I think you can just prop in here. There we go. If you want to climb up and visit your neighbors. A little lamp. And little hammy. What a cutie holding a sunflower seed. Next we have Rainbow Town by 52 Toys. Are these flocked? They kind of look like they're flocked. And it's called Rainbow Town, but all the animals are black and white. Very interesting. I kind of want Carl the cow. Penny the penguin's cute. Mossy the mosquito is interesting, that's for sure. Let's open from the bottom here. Oh, there's probably a card here, huh? Let's not spoil it. Perforated bags. That's nice. Oh, they're not flocked. They're glossy. Oh, We have, who is this? What's your name? We have Will the Whale. You know what? Good name. Rainbow Town identity card. Will. Oh, just had a birthday, January 1st. Are these Will's eyes on one side? I'm confused. Oh, it is. It's like a side face. Moving on. This one's just going to be a peek because we want to see if it's a secret or not. And if it's not, I will pass it on. I think I have another Amy one to pass on. It's a clear card. It's one of the rare cards. Is this a secret figure? I haven't gotten a rare card from Finding a Unicorn in forever. I feel like this figure isn't a secret though. Yeah, it's Picnic. So I have the figure, but it's a rare card. I'm glad we checked. So, normal figure, unique card. I love that Finding Unicorn does these. Unfortunately, they're very, very hard to collect. Like, I feel like it's almost near impossible to get a full set unless you can buy cases of these. Next, we have Emma's Poetry. I think this is an older set. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, that style looks familiar, but I know I have this one. I'm not quite sure if I have any of the others. We'll look and see. I think if I see it, I'll know. No! I say no, but this Emma is so stunning. I should have checked the card first. I already own her. Isn't it pretty? There's like a pearlescent sheen on her bonnet or headdress. Her bow's a darling. And then the wing cape. She's beautiful. The name of this figure is literally stunning. It's not wrong. I have all my Emmas on display because I have a lot now. Like I said, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see a collection video. It's time to open the Abby-colored box with the Abby-colored poo on the front. They're actually all very cute, soft pastels. Oh, I see yellow. Here's the little toilet. I have a bunch of these. I actually have one with like a cat sitting on it, and the lid opens up so you can prop your phone up. It's actually very cool. Here we have some beads that go in there, and then two little poos that go in there, and then the M-Kun, who is very, very cool. I think I'll leave this in the bag though, because I have so many. How many toilet phone stands does a person need? Let's open little Momoji next. We want the super rare ones. We want like a purpley pink, bluish one. That'd be nice. Don't you think? Something from down here would be nice. Maybe around here. Let's test our luck. Dun! I said it's bigger than a bean. It's actually quite bigger than a bean. But it's definitely smaller than like a normal figure. Whoa. I forgot it's a little container. We got a purple one. This looks fancy. Let's look at the box. She is a sleepy little bunny kitty. Isn't it well made? For a split second, I thought we got that one, but we have that one. Still very, very happy with it though. This is definitely one that I would love to collect multiples and then line them up. Because look how tiny and cute they are. And you can store secret things in here. What would you put in here? Look at her hair. She has bows. And the purple. The purple's so shiny and pretty. Here's her little ID card that I can't read. Sleepy Star something. Let's take a peek at this Azuki-san before we open Nancy. Because I think I'm most excited about Nancy. But an Azuki-san blister is really cool. Not gonna lie, I actually keep my blisters all in their packaging because they always come with the nicest packaging. But I want to give you guys a close look. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. We'll keep it mint. I have never seen an Azuki-san figure like this. We've always gotten the little cat beans or the flocked figures that were smaller than this, I believe. I think this is the biggest Azuki-san I've seen. But look at that detail. There's the teapot. There's some steam coming out of it. And then the little maid costume. There's actually a lot of detail. I'm so happy that they included this. Thank you, Kika Goods. And then last but not least, I'm honestly so excited about this one. The new Nancy. I want one of these too. Oh, these are pretty too. I don't think there's a miss in this one. They're all, honestly, so beautiful. Again, a purpley one would be appreciated, but there isn't one on here that I'm like, eh. Obviously, green's not my favorite color, but the designs are so cute. Oh, it comes with a little box or something. What is that? Oh, she's pretty. Okay, so she's holding something. You know, Rolife is really, really good with their packaging. They make sure that their figures get here safely. Remember the museum set? There's one set that was all in blisters in the blind box. Let's see, there's something in there. I think this one's Snow Like Plum. Oh, the art's cute too. My local toy shop had the Nancy plushies in for like a day, and I saw them, but they were too expensive, so I had to pass. Next time I went back, they were gone. A little bit of regret, but it wasn't in the budget, so maybe someday. Here she is. I love it. The plum blossoms, and then the ribbons in her hair. Look at that gradient. That deep blue is so pretty. Unpopular opinion, but I like plum blossoms more than cherry blossoms. I like cherry blossoms too, don't get me wrong, but I think there's something about plum blossoms. They're elegant. I'm loving this blue. Again, let me know if you want to see my Nancy collection. There are a few IPs that I've collected and kept and hoarded. Alrighty, that was it for the Kika Goods Lucky Box. I would say we got a pretty good haul. Double, but unique card. And then some fun ones. And beans. We love beans. Especially the iridescent one. I love this one the best. Anyway, here is the full value of everything in here. I hope Editing Abby can find all the prices. And this is what the Lucky Box cost me. Let me know if you think it was worth it, and if you've ever purchased a Lucky Bag or box from Kika Goods before, and if you liked what you got inside. Anyway, if you shop at Kika Goods, please use my code LORIEN for 10% off, and I will be back with more Lucky Bag videos. Please subscribe if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up, and leave me a comment down below because it helps me a lot. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!